Another thing going into college, education-wise, is to go into a degree, that'll be good for you. Something that you like, something that you enjoy, but also something that you can see yourself doing in the future. Like a lot of college athletes go into school thinking, oh, I'm just going to play football, and they don't have a backup plan. So when their football career is done, they're stuck with nothing. They don't have a degree, they haven't finished, or they're going into something that's pretty much they can't do anything with it. So my advice would be, coming out of high school, going into college, make sure your degree is applicable and it's something that you want to do, and make sure it's a good backup plan for you. Just if you're finished with football at the end of your career, it's something that'll work out for you, something that'll be good for you in your future. If there's one thing that I would have done differently, in high school while being recruited, was I wouldn't have gave a verbal commitment so early. Because when you do that, some teams tend to back off. Some schools tend to pull out. Like if they're offering you, they won't anymore. They'll look at somebody else. So that's one thing I would have done differently, is not commit so early. Advice I would give to kids coming out of high school going into college, I tell them, to work hard, make sure your grades are up. That's the most important thing. Well, that's the first thing that colleges will look at. Besides your athletic ability, they'll check up on your, your GPA, your schoolwork, how things are with that. So going into your senior year of high school, I'd pick that up a lot, especially. And then I guess heading into your freshman year of college, the important thing is to work hard. When I was in college, two things I used to tell myself was, do you want to be a hero or zero? And that pretty much means, take the easy way, or you can take the hard way. The hard way is trying to be a hero, and the easy way would be a zero, you'd be nobody. So I'd always tell myself, be a hero, do things out of the ordinary, do things that are extraordinary. Say, team works out at 7, I'd be in there at 6. I get an hour in extra, because I know if I'm doing it, then you got to believe somebody else out there is doing the same thing as me. So you can never work too hard. My dad always used to tell me, winning is everything, because the losers go home and cry. And that's the mentality I had throughout my whole athletic career, was that you got to win. In order to win, you got to have that state of mind where if you lose, it's the end. Because winners go on to be bigger, better, more successful. Losers, they go home.
Hi, my name is Joshua Rice, and I want to talk to you today about highlight videos. Coaches use highlight videos as one of their main tools for recognizing players and evaluating them. There's some misconceptions about highlight videos. A lot of people think you have to have like fancy music or cool effects. Really, your highlight video should first of all, it should have all your best plays in the beginning, because most coaches will only look at your highlight video for maybe 15-30 seconds and make a decision on you after that. Sounds unfair, but you want to make sure that you put your best plays in the beginning so that the coaches get to see what your potential is. Also, a thing that helps is editing your videos. If you just have raw footage, a lot of times it's hard for coaches to follow you. They won't know where you're on a play. So you want to make it as easy as possible for the coach to see you, recognize you, and see your good plays. So editing is helpful, just showing where you are before the play, maybe freeze frame for a second and then highlighting where you are and then letting the play run. So a good highlighting video can definitely help you get noticed by college coaches.